Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing another pick a card all about October 2021 love life. So let's get started. We have group number 1 with the selenite, group 2 with the pyrite, group 3 with the clear quartz, and group 4 with the tourmalated quartz. Also, my rings are available on my shop. This is the obsidian. So if you're interested, these crystals are available, and also this pyrite. I also will be selling these lovely selenite ones, so if you guys are interested, that will be in the description box down below, and they'll be coming soon as well. So let's get started. Happy Halloween and happy birthday to any Libras and Scorpios, fellow Scorpios. Hi, I'm a Scorpio, so happy Halloween, happy birthday to any Libras and any Scorpios. Let's get started. I'm very excited. Let's get started. So we have group number 1, 2, 3 and 4. All timestamps as usual are down below in the description box and in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys would like a private reading with me, I am still doing readings, so please let me know if you would like one by emailing me or Instagram messaging me. My crystal shop is down below, and please message me before purchasing a reading, as my rates do change and my availability changes as well. So let's get started. Start with group number 1 with the selenite wand. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a saging session, a little bit of a cleanse. So just to start off this reading nice and calm, and just to cleanse your energy. And I'm going to cleanse this little stick here as well, so you guys can have a nice little relaxing reading today. Okay, so let's get started with your reading, group number 1. So you guys chose the beautiful selenite wand. I love her. She's a lovely size as well. So I'm going to be using my selenite wand in this reading as well to do a little bit of waving, a little bit of cleansing, all that jazz. So let's get started, group number 1. I haven't done a reading for a while, so this is really fun for me. I'm having a great time. How are you today? Are you having a great time? Well, if you're not, sit back, relax. Let's get some good vibes going. Okay, so first of all, I actually am picking up, which sounds so obvious, but I'm picking up on pumpkins for you guys. Specifically like fruit and veg. So I'm picking up, a lot of you guys are going to go fruit picking this month if you are drawn to do that. I also just feel like you might be drawn to more organic fruits and veg, things like that. I think you're going to be very kind of I'm hearing honest about your diet. So that could be to do with kind of the Virgo-esque energy that's still around, that sort of thing. Okay, so what's the main energy for group number 1? Queen of Wands, lovely. So I was picking up on the colour orange like really strongly. So that makes sense. We also have a little black cat, which is so funny because this isn't even a witch tarot. So I love that. So she's fully in her Halloween prime. A lot of you guys might also be going to Halloween parties, which that's amazing if you are doing that. So next we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Temperance card. I'm picking up some of you guys have somebody on your mind. Somebody who you're kind of wanting to be in a relationship with. That's for some of you guys, not for everyone. You're kind of debating like, is this going to work out? That sort of thing. I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you're worrying too much, and it's kind of like you're making sure you're doing everything perfectly and things like that, this person probably isn't the right person for you, unfortunately. Obviously, of course, this is just guidance, so just take it as it resonates. But if you're feeling genuinely very isolated around this person, the person you should be with in terms of a romantic relationship should give to you and add to your life rather than take away, okay? So if you're feeling like anything's taking away, then it's probably not the right person. So we have the Emperor, which is very sexy. The fact we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, what I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, you have someone wanting to come in who's a positive version of yourself. So no kind of narcissistic energy, no one who's going to take away from you. They might be slightly religious, or they might just have very strong spiritual views. This person also, I feel like you're an ex or a past friendship you're kind of letting go of. Could be an air sign, or somebody who just kind of wanted to manipulate everything about you. Could even be a female friendship who just really wasn't good for you. You could be kind of releasing a female friendship as well. Remember, friendships can be equally as important as romantic relationships, guys. So if you're kind of mourning any loss around a friendship, just remember that's completely normal, and you're allowed to feel all those feelings, okay? So number 4, the Emperor, a lot of you guys are getting stable within your love life. I feel like you're definitely manifesting someone who's very attractive, very lovely in their energy. This person feels really mature. I feel as if this person could be 3 to 4 years older than you as well. So if you guys are single, which most likely you are watching this reading, not always, but if you are, I do feel like a lot of you guys are definitely going through a big growth spurt, a growth progress. You could actually go through like a physical growth spurt, but for a lot of you guys, you're going through a mental growth spurt and you're kind of feeling quite isolated. A lot of you guys, your career is really, really good, but you're definitely feeling this massive sense of loss, which I definitely feel like has its downsides, but mostly upsides, because I feel like a lot of you guys are coming into your power, which is really, really good actually. So I feel as if there's definitely love coming towards you because it's underneath the deck. It's on its way. It's just not here yet. Okay, I do feel like at the most, probably about 4 to 6 months, possibly even a year if we're stretching it a bit, as to when this person could possibly come in if you are single. If you guys are in a relationship, I just see a bit of kind of confusion around boundaries and also what you guys like and dislike. A lot of you guys might be in a connection where you're kind of thinking, is this the right situation? Or if you've been in a situation for quite a long time and you're like, this really isn't good for me anymore, you might be just letting it go. And that's for a lot of you guys who are in possibly like marriages or long-term relationships. You guys might be thinking, is this the right thing anymore? I'm just picking up a lot around mentality, like your views are very different. But I feel like a lot of you guys are working on your yin yang and your masculine and feminine energy, which is so, so positive. But I do feel like there's a bit of loss here, but it's kind of, I feel like a lot of you guys could be a loss of a career as well, but it's actually a really good thing because look, she's basically just coming out of it with so many ideas. So that's great. So let's just clarify this last card here. Okay, so there's definitely bringing you towards family, and family doesn't have to be a romantic connection and kids. Your family can be your friends. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of you guys are starting something new. You're starting new projects. You're starting new friendships, new careers, which is lovely. So what this is showing me is whatever you're doing, it really suits you. Okay, you're no longer compromising yourself. You're no longer kind of feeling like poo-poo. You're feeling like you're really in your own energy, and it just feels like you're so empowered. Okay, so a lot of you guys are also turning to work from home, and you're deciding that work from home is best for you. And I also feel like a lot of you guys are possibly tending to, if you're a parent, tending to your kids more because maybe you have more time to be around them if you're working from home. Obviously that's not for everyone. Everyone has time, you know, which is totally okay. So a lot of you guys, I'm hearing family lineage. A lot of you guys are really focusing on your family, kind of the connection between your family and how you relate to them. And I also feel like you're kind of no longer giving your power away to people. I feel like this disc here is kind of like, this is like a frisbee, and you're kind of no longer flying it to other people. You're just holding it to yourself now. And that disc was always yours to begin with. It never needed to be shared around, sort of thing. So you're basically, but whoever you feel comfortable with and feel like this person is giving enough to you, that's the sort of person you're going to throw this frisbee to. So essentially this frisbee represents your energy. So wherever the frisbee is going, that's where your energy is going. So just being very aware of where your energy is going. Also, I love how we have this Page of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles. It's kind of like you're planting the seed and it's growing. I feel as if your career is going to lead you towards a relationship, okay? Alrighty, so let's have a look and see what else wants to come through for you guys. Let's get you some, which cards do you want to start off with? Let's start off with the astrology cards and let's see what wants to come through for you guys. Let's see, I'm picking up on an Aquarius energy, so we'll see what comes through here. So we have Saturn, we have the 4th house. Lovely. We have partnerships. Oh, some of you guys are leaving a partnership behind, and I'm just hearing it's okay. It's meant to happen. It's going to be okay. Remember, that person probably wasn't that good for you in terms of like how you're feeling. Like, you're going to feel so much better. Everything's going to feel much clearer for you as well, and you have made the right decision, okay? So some of you guys, things are really being shown up in your friendships and relationships. Things are becoming much more clearer, but it feels really good. It's meant to happen, guys. It really is. And you are going to be fully supported by the universe and your guides and angels, and don't be afraid to ask for help and get support if you need it. I just feel for some of you guys, you're really working on your health, and there's definitely a new health journey that's coming up for you guys. So I'm hearing new waters are being, new things are being woven, new waters are becoming, like the waves are coming. I'm picking up the waves are coming, like the tides are turning, all the kind of sayings sort of thing. But it's definitely a massive change in your house, a massive change in your home environment. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have relationship changes in your home. So basically a lot of you guys could be moving away from your parents, moving away in terms of like going to a new country if you can. For a lot of you guys, you could become in a close relationship or friendship with a Virgo or a Leo. So you could be in a relationship with either a fire sign or an earth sign. But also I just see a massive amount of Saturn Saturn returns for a lot of you guys. So most of you, it will probably be around the age of 30 and around the age of 50 and onwards. So Saturn returns happen every, I think, like 30 years or something. You know, forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm not, you know, well versed in that exactly, but it's definitely to do with maturing and advancing. And a lot of you guys are seeing things much, much clearer, which is really, really good. So I'm just going to turn this brightness down a little bit. Hope you guys can see it a bit better. Oh, that's too dark actually. Okay, hopefully you guys can see okay. So I do feel as if someone is going to replace the kind of hole that you're feeling. Can you see how we have like a filled in moon and then an empty part and then an empty part and a filled in part? This fills this part here and this fills this part. And they're most likely going to make you feel really stable. If this person isn't a relationship, it's going to be a friendship. 1,000,000%. A lot of you guys have got friendships coming in. And I'm picking up a lot of omens to do with bats and moths. So if you guys are looking for a sign, a moth or a bat is going to be a really big effing sign for you guys. I'm picking up on motorbikes as well. Like just big, intense, like, yeah, just big, intense signs, like animals that mean intensity. Pick up on like roller coasters, fast cars, things like that. Just very Scorpio Venus type things, which is I think where we are at the moment in the sky. So that's really lovely. Okay, let's do a couple more shuffles. So I'm hearing some of you guys need to bring more fun into your environment. A lot of you guys are taking life a bit too seriously. And that's okay, you know, sometimes that happens, but it is really important to bring that into your life every now and again. And don't forget to try new things if you're drawn to do them, but only if you're drawn to do them, okay? Don't feel like you have to do things, because that's when we can get a bit uncomfortable in our own energy. A lot of you guys are healing your relationship with a father or mother figure or a sister. So a lot to do with the family at the moment, which is really, really good. I know it's uncomfortable. Clearing out is uncomfortable. It's a bit like a birthing period. It's like literally like giving birth. Sometimes it can be effing uncomfortable. Not that I know because I've never given birth, but sometimes it can be very, very uncomfortable, but the end result is friggin' beautiful, okay? And it's also like when we're kind of removing something, it can be kind of uncomfortable and harsh, but it's all meant to happen, okay? It's kind of like when you remove a plaster or a band-aid and you rip it off, you just got to go for it, okay? And then once you do it, you're like, oh, I feel better now. So you have beauty, so that's quite a big focus that you guys are working on this month. A lot of you guys are working on your beauty, and this is ruled by Venus. That's lovely, so that's amazing because this is a love reading. So I love that you guys are really focusing on that and kind of really changing up possibly the way you see yourself, really having more confidence in what you're wearing, bringing more colours. So a lot of you guys are definitely struggling with having faith at the moment. A lot of you, what you're feeling is kind of like, oh, that's just a dream, that's never going to happen. It's kind of causing you to go inwards. It is a good thing it's causing you to go inwards, but it is a big thing you're working with. And I'm just hearing like you guys don't have to struggle. If nothing is happening, just, you know, sit back from the situation as much as possible. And if you don't have an answer right now, just let it be, okay? You don't have to do anything right now. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys are just going through real big boundary situations. You're kind of like figuring out where your boundaries are, and it's kind of making you realise where kind of your ego is in any connection that you're having. So a lot of this is also causing you to have faith. And I'm also just picking up that you will get what you wanted. And I'm picking up in about 3 weeks to 3 months, there's a big change happening for you, and you can be really happy with this. This is going to be absolutely amazing. And it's not just in love. I do feel like it could be a house change. It could be something to do with like law goes through. Maybe you've got something to do with like a divorce or a contract or something that's going to be sorted out. I just feel like whatever you've been waiting on that's kind of been weighing on you, it's going to be sorted out. And I just feel like a lot of you guys are putting a lot of pressure on yourself that you don't need to put on. Because remember, you're not responsible for other people. So I just feel like that's something you're learning as well. But also what I love about this is a lot of you guys are finding your passion. And a lot of you guys are going to be finding things that you really like. This month, you're going to find things that you're just like, wow, this brings me so much joy. I do feel like it's to do with a hobby, and it feels like something you do with your hands or something you want to buy, and then it's going to bring you towards that hobby. So say if you buy like a, I don't know, a glue gun, that's going to really help you with crafting, and you just really love crafting and things like that. So let's see what we have here. What's the main focus? We have Mercury, we have Pisces, and we have the 12th house, guys. I was really picking up on Pisces. A lot of you guys are Pisces. I'm just picking up like a massive spiritual letting go, but also a lot of you guys are learning to speak your truth. A lot of you guys are becoming much more comfortable about speaking about who you really are, meeting people who are on your wavelength, which is really great. There's just a lot to do with faith and spirituality in this reading, which I know sounds like it's not really to do with love, but honestly I feel like it so is, because it's really asking you to have faith that you are going to meet the right people at the right time. It just is a divine timing thing. So let's get a couple of cauldron items. Let's see what wants to come out for you guys. Just see if there's anything that wants to come out. So we have F, Y. Can you guys see that? I'm going to put this here. We have F, Y. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Picking up on artwork as well. Some of you guys have artwork. Okay, we have her. It's a bit cut off, but we have her. So it could be something to do with a female you're kind of dealing with at the moment. We have S. We have B. And success. A lot of you guys are going to get a lot of success this month. Whatever success means to you, it can be to do with career. Yeah, it's something to do with physical abundance actually. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get some zodiac signs. Okay, we have Aries, lovely. And these are people you could be dealing with, or energies that you're kind of working with at the moment. Okay, we have R. And I can't get another star sign. Okay, I got another one, and the last one here we have is Gemini. Beautiful. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, S, B, F, Y, R, her, success and abundance. So thank you so much for joining me today with the reading. Rates are below for private readings. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. So let's have a look and see. Let me just sage your energy, clear your energy. Not really sage, but clear your energy with my selenite wand. Ooh. Okie dokie. Let's go. So we have the beautiful pyrite. I've really been vibing with her recently. I saw those on my shop. They are very high quality, if I do say so myself. But no, they are very high quality. They're absolutely beautiful. They're so good for the solar plexus. Really good for wealth, income, money. So if you're having money struggles, they are very good at helping you with that. They're very good at kind of helping you with any pain as well. I'm hearing pain around the hip area is what I just heard. Okay, so lovely. So pyrite is probably the best crystal for you guys for having this card, because this is very much about you guys being drawn to your life purpose. This is about you guys kind of figuring out where it is your next step wants to take you in. I feel like a lot of you guys are being literally just led so naturally. So if you guys are really suffering with any kind of worries, it's really interesting. She's lifting her left foot up. My left foot has suddenly gone really, really numb. Like it really, really hurts. So I might have to stamp that out from me. I've got like pins and needles in my left foot. So a lot of you guys could be dealing with something to do with your left side. So I'm just going to shift my leg around a little bit. Okay. So let's see what's going on for you guys. So we have the 3 of Cups. So there's definitely something to do with the number 3 here. That's for sure. Ace of Wands. 8 of Wands. A lot of you guys are wanting community. Which this love reading doesn't have to be romantic love. Just putting it out there, guys. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. We have the Hangman. So a lot of you guys are waiting on something. A lot of you guys are really, really waiting on something. It could come around the end of October to November, okay? If it doesn't come around this month, there's definitely something coming, guys. A lot of you guys are wanting to have a new friendship coming towards you. So that's definitely something you have coming towards you. It's because people are being drawn to your energy, because you're naturally very intuitive. And people really like that type of energy around you. Not to be confused by like having like narcissists around you, because they're not going to suck up the energy. You're not going to attract people who are wanting to feed off you. I just feel like the fact that you're an empath is very important, because people can see how caring you are and how nurturing you are and how genuine you are, and people really, really like that about you. We also have the two threes here. We have the Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. This feels like different to this side. So this kind of feels like I'm going at it on my own. This feels like I'm ready to come into community. So there could be like a 50-50 situation. I feel like I just want to clarify a little bit of what's going on here. So Can we just clarify what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles? Just want to see what she's about. I think a lot of you guys are suddenly not going to worry about having a relationship. A lot of you guys, if you're single, you're just going to literally not worry about it anymore. And I feel as if you're definitely going to get something that you've been praying for and manifesting. Something that you've been waiting on is definitely coming in your sphere. A lot of you guys are manifesting a really mature masculine. So even if you're not attracted to men, you're definitely going to be just having some sort of masculine in your life who just really supports you and fulfills your needs, basically. So everyone needs masculine and feminine energy. You know, whoever you kind of relate as, a masculine, feminine, male or female, we all need masculine and feminine energy. That's just kind of how we are. That's how we're built as humans, because it's balance. You know, it's balance between the masculine and the feminine. It's yin yang. So what I'm feeling is a lot of you guys are going to have a drive to kind of move towards something. If you suddenly get like a really strong intuitive hit to do something, especially if you've been meditating on it or waiting for it for a long time and you just suddenly feel the need to just go for it, I do feel like I'm hearing you've got permission to go for it, just if it feels right for you and there's no rush here. So a lot of you guys are getting more comfortable with your own energy. So say if you're more feminine, you're getting more comfortable with your feminine energy. If you're more masculine, you're getting more comfortable with your masculine energy. You're just getting more comfortable with yourself, which is really good. I just see friendships coming towards you like as the main thing. I feel like friendships were really prominent in group number 1 as well. I just feel like you're really getting close to people who are really good for you. Like you're no longer being drawn to people who aren't good for you. You're no longer being drawn to people who just are rubbish and are just giving you nothing. You have so much to give, so be careful not to just give it to everyone. So what I'm feeling is, in your groups, I feel like you could be like the mother or like kind of father of the group, and I feel like however you start, you're kind of the light for everyone else. So can you see how one of these rods would have been lit and then now they're all alight? So you do have a very, very strong energy where you're really good at influencing people, but it can come at, I hate the word, but like a cost, where you're basically like, your energy is being too spread out. So remember to take rest, remember to not burn yourself out. But I do feel as if I'm hearing clean up, things are being cleared up, which is really good. And I'm just picking up, like, if you feel any conflicting energy, just sit in it and don't do anything about it. Because if you're kind of worried that, should I do this, should I not do this, should I message them, should I not, just sit with it. Because I feel like if you're having any doubt, it's probably best to just wait it out. Have any doubt, wait it out. Okay, that's the saying for today. All right, so let's get a bit more specific. Let's see if there's any types of zodiac signs that coming towards you, anyone specific, and then we're going to have a look and see what else wants to come through. Picking up on a lot of water signs with this group, water and earth signs. Okay, so we have Uranus, so something really magically random is going to come into your life. We have the full moon, so it could be a full moon in Sagittarius, it could be a full moon in Aquarius as well, and new moon, lovely, with full moon and a new moon. Well, that's just pretty freaking amazing. So the new moon and the full moon in October is going to be a really, really big one for you. It's going to just it's going to spur you forward. So whatever you've been missing in your life, there's definitely going to be, something's going to be coming towards you. It's going to be compensated. It's almost like, you know, when you get compensation for something, that's kind of what I'm picking up on. You guys have got a lot of moon stuff. Damn. Okay, let's move these guys over. So I do feel like you're going to go through lots of different phases this month, and I'm picking up it is going to be quite intense, which I know is not too fun, but it's worth doing. There's a lot of kind of learning around your home environment, a lot of kind of dealing with, okay, who am I in this connection, especially with family, especially with who you're living with. Could even be neighbours, you're possibly having a little bit of spat with those. But I don't see anything too much going on here. A lot of moons coming up. Can we get some star signs, please? Lovely. So we definitely have something new happening in your partnership zone. This doesn't mean that you will meet somebody straight away. I do feel like they're going to be more around the end of October, start of November. But if it's not a romantic connection, I just feel like you're really healing the way you approach your relationships. And you're definitely becoming much more comfortable with expressing your true, authentic, spiritual self. Especially if you guys are very, very spiritual, like you really just want to be sitting comfortably within your own energy. And that Aries is lovely. Just like this ram is literally like near the fire, and it doesn't care. Like it wants to be in the fire. Then we have Mars, which is very much like Aries. So you guys are definitely, don't have too much of earth and water I can see, but what I'm feeling is it's very earthy and watery. So underneath all of this, when we have like, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moons. So this is very, very watery. It's a lot about the subconscious. And there's a lot of things being stirred up. I just feel like you're going towards your goals. Like you're really heading forward to where you need to be. So say if you've been kind of putting off quitting a job, or you've been putting off trying a new hobby, just go for it. That's what I'm feeling. And then I just feel like you're going to get a lot of success out of it. I really do feel that. I just feel like you just got to go with how you feel. If you don't want to do it, I'm here and just don't do it, okay? Obviously, of course, we have to do certain things in our life. But if something really isn't calling to you, just step away from it. It might not be for you right now. I feel like October is very much about a month of kind of adjustment. It's adjustment, and which is funny because I just started adjusting my crystals. I didn't realise I was doing that. That's literally my intuition. My hands just go wherever they go in readings. I just feel as if it's really about adjusting and sourcing, like getting new information, which I really feel like is going to come up in the media as well, which is going to be a fun time. That's just what I get intuitively anyway. That pyrite is just so powerful. It's very masculine. Like it's really saying like, you want that, go for it. You know, it's not saying you have to get permission. It's not saying you have to wait for it. You just go for it, okay? If you really, really feel like you need to go for it, friggin' go for it, girl. Okay? Whoa, the rain is just absolutely pouring down. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That's Mars energy right there. The rain is just literally suddenly all pouring down. That's crazy. I can just hear it outside my window. Okay, so we have dignity. Some of you guys are going to be meeting a male who has black hair. Very attractive. Intense, but he's very attractive. So this is somebody who you will be romantically connected to. If not, it will be a friendship, like a very like strong best friend, like I love you sort of best friend. And then we also have truth. So a lot of truth is coming out. I just feel like this is also just getting clear on yourself. Like where are you kind of hiding yourself? Where are you kind of hiding your personal power? Where are you hiding what you love about yourself? Where are you hiding your passions? I just feel like this month is very passionate. It's very Scorpio, very sexual, just very intense. And I think that's something we all need to kind of go into every now and then, just to kind of really express ourselves, because expressing ourselves is so damn important, okay? All right, so we have dignity, wisdom, inspiration, strength, tranquility, and faith. These three are to do with half, and these three are to do with the other half of the month. So first half, second half of the month. That's what they just said to me. So dignity, wisdom, inspiration. A lot of you guys are transforming. I'm getting this energy of like a snake. I'm hearing I'm a snake. Do you guys remember that old YouTube video where he's like, I'm a snake? He has like a snake on his head. I don't know. I just really love that video. Anyway, so I feel like you guys are getting a lot of wisdom from yourself. I feel like oh my god, you're getting a lot of wisdom from yourself. It's got like a New York accent, like right in my throat chakra. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why, but it just does. Energy is so fun sometimes. Dignity, wisdom, and inspiration. This just feels like, can you see how we have the purple? There's a lot of like trusting your intuition, which is really nice. Just get out in nature, do things that you haven't done for a while. Like what is your favorite thing? Like whether it's reading, journaling, meditating, whatever you've been putting off, go for it. This is going to help you to kind of get in that energy. Strength, tranquility, and faith. I do feel like a lot of you guys are talking to people who are just on your wavelength. People who aren't your wavelengths are going to get cleared out. So if you're kind of around people and you're like, I don't really know if I even like this person very much, they're just going to go anyway. I feel like they're just going to get cleared out. And Scorpio season is all about transformation. So whatever you're kind of going through, I feel like a lot of you guys are at the tail end of transformation. And this October and November are going to kickstart something you've been waiting for to start. I also feel like you guys are going for a lot, and the best thing you can do right now is to lean into peace. So anything that gives you peace, anything that gives you tranquility, go for it, girl, okay? Let's see what else we have in terms of your love life. So we have Taurus, we have the 5th house, and we also have Saturn. Right, a lot of you guys, massive changes in your love life. So you could be dating a Taurus. I do feel as if there's a massive change within how you relate to relationships, where if it's not stable, it's basically going to go. Like you will have choice over this, by the way. Like it's not just going to like disappear out your life unless it's meant to do that, which I think a lot of you guys are having like conscious awareness over it kind of disappearing or not. But I feel like a lot of you guys are just being really clear. I'm hearing this is what I want, this is what I need, I'm just going to do that, and I'm not going to worry about what happens. which is great because I feel like there's not a lot of fear there, which is really, really good. Saturn is a massive learning life lessons. It's also things that can take quite a long time. If you've been single for a long time, I do feel like relationships are going to start popping up, whether it be friendships, even new family members. Someone might be getting pregnant. I just feel like there's a young Scorpio or a young Taurus in this connection in some capacity. So it might be a little baby who's a Scorpio or a Taurus, can really influencing you, or there could be a Taurus or a Scorpio just around you who's going to really help you. Yeah, it could even be a therapist or something like that. It could be like a healer, you know, something like that. So let's get a couple of names and things like that. Any kind of letters that want to come out, please, Spirit. Appreciate you. Okay, we have the letter E. Could be clearing out of these people as well. So anyone with these names could be clearing out too. So even if they're just old friends from like 10 years ago, you know, it could just be that that's what's happening, you know. It could be that you're really clearing out those people from your subconscious. We have E and M, so it could be someone with the name Emily or Emma, something like that. We have C and H. Picking up on like childhood stuff as well, a lot of childhood stuff. Change, I'm picking up the word change. Could be Gem as well, somebody's name is Gemma, something like that, Jemima. Message. So I feel like you could actually get a Mercury retrograde. I feel like some of you guys are going to get a message from someone from the past. That will be so amazing actually for a lot of you guys, because you need that creation, fitness and play. A lot of you guys need to have some more fitness. It could actually be something like a sexual thing as well. J and U as well. Let's just get a couple of star signs here. Okay, let's see what we have. So we have D, Judd. Oh, we have jump. So jump into something. It could be that you need to like literally jump into something. Could be dump as well. And we have him as well. So it could be somebody coming in your life. I feel like something's being created as well. Some of you guys, you're going to be around babies. So we have Leo, Aries, and we have Aquarius as well. So a lot of influential people. We have a lot of fixed sign energy here as well. So I'm not feeling anything super specific for you guys, but just remember, like, there could be lots of different elements to this, but also I definitely feel like a truth of a relationship, and it's definitely a romantic one. Like, it feels like somebody who is like an ex or something. It doesn't have to be like anything happening with an ex. It just feels as if you're just seeing things really clearly. I just feel like you're going to get a message from somebody. I feel like also what I'm hearing is you're suddenly realizing like how, like, why things happened in a certain connection and why, and like the real truth of it. Like, you're no longer like blinded by like rose colored glasses. It's like, oh my god, this is actually, wow, this is what's happened. It's something that's really validating for you as well. So thank you so much for watching this reading. If you would like a private reading, all my information is down below. Have a lovely day and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. So you guys chose the beautiful clear quartz. So like I did with the other groups, I'm going to cleanse your energy. I'm just going to cleanse the cards and put it out there. We're going to have a lovely reading today. Just going to cleanse everything, cleanse you. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose group number 3 with the clear quartz. So let's see what cards you guys got. Ooh, okay. This is intense. So you have the Hermit and the Tower card. So I definitely am being drawn to the orange in this group. I feel as if there's something that you're definitely realizing about yourself, which is amazing. Like, you're meant to realize this, and it's because you've had so much alone time that everything is meant to be happening. And what I love about this is like everything is disintegrating, but it doesn't mean it's going anywhere. It just means it's transforming. Okay, so what I'm feeling is a lot of you guys are going to be kind of having a Tower moment. I feel like a lot of you guys could have already had this. If you haven't already had this Tower moment, it's definitely something that's more emotional. I don't feel like it's something that happened externally. It's something to do with you. Like, you're the one who realizes this. Nobody else really is involved. I feel like you could have had like a really intense shadow moment, or one big, ooh, hi, didn't know you would pop out, hello. Love that. So there's definitely a massive realization here, and I just feel like there's a big sense of like, yeah, a lot of childhood stuff coming out. I feel like you guys are realizing a lot about your childhood and how you were treated and how you want to be treated, things like that. Do I want these? Okay. So walking away burning bridges and walking towards a water sign who is so like loving to you, definitely loving. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here. It feels really intense. There's kind of a sense of loss here. There's a massive sense of gain. So that's really, really interesting with the Fool. Okay, let's have a look and see here. So we have this energy of like, I'm suddenly realizing that I'm picking up some of you guys are actually realizing that someone's the one as well. Someone's like your relationship, like someone's meant to be in your life. So can we just clarify this King of Cups, please? The Wheel. Ooh, hi. A relationship could be transforming as well. A relationship could be one-upping itself. Like you could go from friends to a relationship. Some of you guys are meant to definitely be in a relationship with somebody. So some of you guys are moving as well. Picking up, some of you have a friend that might be moving. So we have the Emperor, the Six of Wands, and we have the Empress. Okay, a lot of you guys are finding someone who really supports you maturely. Like there's someone who's mature who's coming towards you, and they're seeing you kind of like on a stage or on social media, and they're coming towards you because you're allowing yourself to be seen. The Five of Cups here is also about like clearing out, but it feels really intense, but it also feels like just a day of just like complete and utter like possibly like crying and things. But it just feels like this is old. It feels old. It feels like this is something that's really been hurting you for a long time. And I'm picking up since childhood, something really, really hurt you. Let me just clarify this again, please. Clarify this. Yeah. This is something that's been holding you back for a very, very long time. This is a lot to do with your insecurities around relationships. Kind of like not being able to let people see who you really are. Like every time you got close to people, you just hid yourself. Yeah, okay, let's get a couple of other ones. A lot of you guys are going to be getting a new animal in your life, a new like dog or something. Got the Devil, the Reverse, and the Fool. Actually, I think these are upright. Fool, Justice, and High Priestess. Okay, something is being balanced out. I just feel like this isn't the most comfortable energy, so I won't sit in this too long. But I just feel like a lot of you guys are finally getting what you deserve. Like you're finally getting what you've been dreaming of. And I don't feel like a lot of you guys, this does feel like someone's on their way to you, but they're not there yet. Okay, someone is coming towards you relationship-wise, but they're not there yet. So a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of relationship issues. And I feel like a lot of you guys are really figuring out where you stand in relationships, especially like past life connections. Your person who, if you're single, you're meant to be with, you're basically connecting the 5D. So they're not there yet, but they're definitely around you, okay? I just feel like just focus on yourself and everything will be literally completely fine. I just feel like there's a lot of like, a bit of confusion here, but I'm not exactly too sure on what it is. So we'll have a look and see. Let's see. So it's definitely about getting stable. A lot of you guys are going to be moving into some new homes. A lot of you guys are going to be getting like fruits for your labour, the labour that you've been kind of working on. Of course, we have Scorpio for Scorpio season. Happy birthday to one of my Scorpios or Libras as well. We have a new moon. We have a third house of intellect, lunar eclipse, transformation. Right, a lot of you guys are transforming and it's bringing you towards this new beginning. A lot of you guys are becoming much more smarter around your relationship. So you're no longer kind of being like the victim. A lot of you guys are kind of not putting people on a pedestal anymore. You're just really sitting in your own energy, which is so powerful. Especially if you're a feminine or a female. Like you're really just sitting in your own energy, which is so lovely. And a lot of you guys are relying on spirituality and faith to kind of get you through this, which is, you know, is beautiful. It's something that's actually very, very supportive. I feel like a lot of you guys have someone around you who's very religious or spiritual, or you could be connected with a Pisces who's going to be a real big influence on you this month. Waxing crescent. This Pisces could also be somebody you just follow on social media who really literally changes your life. You could be getting services from this person. You could be getting like advice from them, or you could literally just be watching their stories and getting really influenced by them. A lot of you guys are going to be also stepping into a spiritual career. You could also deal with a Cancer or Scorpio. So basically we've got Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, which that very rarely ever happens. So when we have Neptune, Pisces and Venus, a lot of you guys are dealing with possibly somebody with Pisces, Venus, or if Pisces is in their chart and it's kind of, it's a bit sticky, this situation is a bit sticky. But I just feel like you're basically just awakening to something new here. It's a bit uncomfortable, but it's preparing you for the new. Like, it feels like a brand new place. Like, it feels like a brand new place you're in spiritually. It could also be an Aquarius too. I just feel like you're learning massive amounts of independence. And a lot of you guys are definitely in a relationship or going to be coming into connections with people who are of like-minded to you. The friendships you're going to make also are to do with your career. So whatever you do as a career, the people that you're going to be around are going to be people that really resonate with you. And also I see that you're going to find comfort in a water sign as well, who just really helps you. And that could have been that King of Cups that we saw earlier as well, which is really, really lovely. Okay, so I'm hearing don't hang about, which is why I feel like I'm pulling the cards and then I'm literally like pulling them away. I just feel like I'm hearing don't hang about. So if there's anything that you want to do or change, go for it. Just literally go for it. There's a lot of truth, you guys. Guys, this reading is just so like massive solar plexus stuff. A lot of you guys are definitely doing some counselling or healing with a partner or by yourself. It's amazing. I definitely feel like keep doing it if you're drawn to do it. I just feel like a lot of you guys are literally having to break some boundaries with yourself and just go for something. A lot of deep work that's happening, and October isn't always the most fun month, I'm not gonna lie, because there's definitely a lack of confidence, but I feel like you're really coming into yourself. This will change around the middle of the month and you'll become much more confident with yourself. I just feel like you guys are just going through such a big transformation. It's really hard to like grip onto one message. So I feel like some of you guys are going to get into relationships, but a lot of you guys, this is going to be a transition month, and probably after October is going to be when you're going to meet someone. Doesn't have to be those. Some of you guys, it could be just a little bit longer than that. I just feel like a lot of you guys are, I think it came out for group number 1, kind of dealing with how you see yourself and how you come across physically. But a lot of you guys are in hermit mode this month, so there might just be, especially if you're still in lockdown, a lot of you guys might still be in hermit mode, which is actually quite good, because I don't feel like a lot of you guys are actually meant to have any physical abundance in terms of love this month. But I feel like you're going to be really able to really treat yourself this month. A lot of self-care is what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So we have Aquarius, we have Mercury in the first house. Wow, a lot of you guys are, if you have Aquarius in your first house, you guys are going through a big fat transformation. Like, wow. A lot of around the mind. You're no longer kind of restricting yourself, especially because you're a fixed sign, or have that fixed sign in your first house. Also, throat chakra. A lot of you guys are standing up for what you believe in. There's a lot of independence here, and you could meet someone through the internet who really, really helps you. I'm hearing a massive bond. I'm also hearing people you have trauma bonds with. You might be really working with that in this month. Really just kind of dealing with that energy. Okay. Play with fitness. Oh, it isn't weird. It says him. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we have R. We have M. We have happiness. Lovely. We have green. You're dealing with a heart chakra a lot this month. We have the relationship card here, or a little slip. We have play, fitness, and him. So you might be meeting someone through fitness, or there could be someone you meet who's very into fitness. Could be a relationship, or it could be just a friend who's like a fitness instructor. I'm going to try and grab some of the star signs from the bottom and just pick these out here. And pick these 4 here. And I'm going to pick a couple of letters without looking. Okay, those 2. Okay. All right, so we have Y and we have H. We have Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Virgo. So these could be the energies that you're dealing with, or this could be people who are having a massive influence on you. I'm getting a lot of Aries this month, so a lot of Aries could be going through it. But yeah, definitely a lot of things happening for you guys this month. So I hope you have a lovely day. I hope this resonates. I have my readings down below, and also if you'd like to get one, then please message me before you do, because my rates and availability can change. Also, if you'd like to check out my crystal shop, these rings are available on there. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. You guys chose the tourmated quartz. So So that's lovely. So you guys are definitely dealing with some shadow work or something to do with your inner work, I really feel like. And you're kind of like a massive dedication there as well. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. Lovely. This is so lovely, especially if you guys are water or a water sign. There's definitely a sense of like freedom and just feeling really happy, really content. A lot of you guys need to meditate though, because a lot of you guys are kind of feeling entrenched, because water is beautiful if there's control around it, but if it's kind of like overflowing or it's like in a big wave or a tsunami, it can be overwhelming. So a lot of you guys, there's definitely your thoughts are kind of running away with you in October. So meditation is going to really, really help clear that. A lot of it's just to do with your personal feelings. There's nothing really kind of external here I'm feeling is kind of impacting you or hurting you. Lovely. I feel like you're going to be so happy this month. I feel like this is probably the lightest group. This group and number 1 is probably the lightest. There is a relationship that you're around possibly is going to make you very, very happy. But you will have a little think about it if it's the right one. A lot of you guys are going to meet or have a date around a pizza parlour or a pizza restaurant. Something like that, as a restaurant that does pizza. I'm picking up a lot of you guys are around that area. So there's definitely someone who's interested in you. It's going to be really random. It's going to be very unexpected. Also, remember, it doesn't have to be in October. It can be in the next about 2 to 3 months as well. But I feel like what I love about this is there's just a settled energy. It feels really, really settled. I feel very rooted and grounded in this reading. So a lot of you guys could be earth signs, but it's also showing me a lot of you guys are just really, really comfortable with yourself. It's going to clarify this King of Wands. So a lot of you guys are kind of scared to take the offer from this person. This person could be a friend, but they give me this very intense sexual energy. So most likely it's going to be a relationship. It could be a kind of like a one night stand kind of thing if that's something that you want to just try out. But I feel like a lot of you guys could be intense commitment. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. There's definitely an equal give and take. So whoever you're around, they're going to really give you and feed you good energy. I feel like you're kind of letting go of anything that just doesn't serve you or doesn't make you feel good. Anything that drains you is just going. Okay, it's not like there for you anymore. So whatever is draining you, I feel like a lot of it's your inner world. I feel like a lot of your overthinking is kind of causing you a lot of stress. So if you need to, just take a couple of days to yourself or a couple of hours or even like 10 minutes just to yourself to do some meditations, sound healing, something like that to kind of settle your mind. I feel like also there's definitely some childlike energy. This card kind of makes me feel like a lot of childlike energy. It's called childhood energy. Something around a father figure, like not getting your needs met. You're kind of working with that this month for some of you guys. I also am picking up you're witnessing a lot of, so say if you're attracted to men, you're going to see a lot of men on your social media, and that's going to be a sign that your partner's going to come in. If it's not in October, it's going to be around the next few months, 3 to 5 months, I feel actually. And it's just going to be, you're going to start witnessing the people that you want in your life. You're going to start witnessing other people. So you might see a lot of posts about people getting together. You might see these characters in movies who are just exactly what you want. Something like that. And sorry, that's just touched the microphone. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's going to be quite a big shock, because it's kind of like, why is this happening all of a sudden? And it's kind of asking you to get clear on the sort of person that you want to have in your life. So it's kind of like you're kind of selecting through these people that you don't even know. You're kind of selecting, don't really want to be around that, because it's kind of like it's giving you kind of options. It feels very Libran, like it kind of is giving you lots of options, and it's helping you kind of figure out, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one do I want? So the person you could meet very soon, or the person you're becoming, a lot of passion there, a lot of kind of working on your sexual side, between how you're kind of connecting with yourself, how you're becoming more intimate with yourself. And I also feel like sex is a really big thing for you guys this month, which I'm sorry that's too much for a lot of you guys, because this isn't an 18+ reading. But if you guys have really wanted to get closer to that part of you, I feel like you can easily just go there whenever you want. Okay, you don't need permission, you don't need someone to tell you like how to do it, what to do. You just got to do it yourself. Okay, DIY. That's so funny. My guides are hilarious. DIY, I love that. Yeah, but literally, like some of you guys could buy like a sexual item or something like that, or just something that, you know, helps you to come closer to that side of you. You know, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but you know what I'm talking about. So it's also just asking you, like, where can I fill my cup up in that way? Or where can I fill up my cup creatively? Like, is there anything I can do creatively that's going to really just help me feel a bit more free? Aries has popped up so much. A lot of you guys are starting something new. Oh, lovely. So we have lots of zodiacs in this one, which is great. Obviously you need a good shuffle of the deck because we're getting a lot of moons in one of the groups. Okay, so a lot of you guys are definitely working on your Venus sign, especially if you have Virgo, Aries or Cancer Venus. It could be you're also in Virgo, Aries or Cancer, or you're just dealing with or wanting to be around these types of people. I feel as if a lot of you guys are going to be drawn to somebody who's very emotionally open. They're very grounded and they're also very dedicated. I've got Scorpio energy here as well. They're going to be somebody who knows exactly what they want. They're very fiery. Like they love career. They love careers. They love anything to do with kind of getting down and gritty with something. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys is to do with your intimacy, because Scorpio rules intimacy physically. And I'm trying not to say the word again. Basically, a lot of you guys are going to be healing that side of you. You're going to be healing that intimate part of you that you need to be healing. And a lot of you guys are going to get a lot of intensity this month. So just be very aware of who you're connecting to. I'm hearing double checking money as well, especially if you're sending money and things like that, because Scorpio rules money as well. So we have the sun here. So a lot of you guys could have these star signs. You could be Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries or Virgo sun. Sorry guys, Mercury retrograde is full on when I can't talk. So we have the lunar eclipse and the third house of intellect. You guys are being able to talk about how you feel, which is a big step for a lot of you guys, because some of you guys are very secretive or private. And there's a big leap forward, a big kind of leap of faith you guys are doing. Yeah, just a really big leap forward. I feel like a lot of you guys are turning inwards, which is really good. And I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming much more comfortable with just being yourself, which is really good. And I'm just seeing a big community. You could actually have a complete community of all those people, which is really fun and exciting. Oops. Okay, so let's get you some more cards and then we'll pull the dice for you guys. So I'm picking up a lot of you guys could actually be rejoining with a masculine. So it could be somebody from your past, could also be a family member. When I say rejoining, just basically just having a conversation with them, seeing where you're at. But like a lot of you guys could be meeting up with exes and things like that, because we do have this Mercury retrograde. But also I just feel like I'm hearing it's time, and I feel like some of you guys could actually be getting back with your ex. Of course, if there's somebody who is meant for you and suits you, I actually feel like that, and it feels authentic, guys. It doesn't feel like, you know, it's a struggle, it's a force. It just feels like it's meant to happen. So if that's something that you want, then that might be something you will get. Of course, this is a general reading, so just please take it as it resonates. So we have, you guys need to kind of come into more gratitude, because we have that in the reverse. So a lot of you guys, I feel like you're going to be feeling quite alone this month, but it's going to actually give you a lot of confidence, because what I'm feeling is, even if you're around people, you could be feeling quite alone. It's just an internal thing you guys are going through. And the more time you're alone you're feeling, the more peace you're getting, which is really good. I'm seeing a lot of you guys spending time at different people's houses or a different person's house. This just feels like you're trying to get away. It could be you're going to an Airbnb or a hotel. This could be with a partner, or just by yourself, or with a friend or a few friends. I just feel like you guys are really stepping out of your comfort zone, and your magnificence is really shining. Like your passionate side is really shining, and whatever you're really good at is shining. So if you really are passionate about something, go for it. So whatever you're really interested in, just go for it. Try it in a class, try learning more about it. Like I feel like there's just this need to just really get intensely gritty and intensely raw and knowing about something, and just going for it. I see the number 999 as well. That could be, I don't feel like that's an emergency number here. I just feel like it's something to do with endings and beginnings and getting clear on things. I'm also seeing 666 as well, which is not, as I say, a bad number. 6 is to do with kind of, for me, I see it as, can be a transformational number. It can also do with spirituality. So there's definitely a lot of things there for you that are coming up. But as I say, like for a lot of other groups, there wasn't really specific messages. I'm just seeing a lot of like little kind of messages that are coming through. So if it resonates, then just see how it resonates for you. But a lot of you guys are being asked to step into your sexual side, which I know this isn't an 18+ reading, but honestly guys, it's such a big read. It's such a big message for some of you guys. Okay, so we have the card, a little slip here of happiness. I feel this need to basically say, like, you don't have to rely on other people for your happiness. There's this big kind of like waiting for something to happen. Oh my god, I literally thought it was going to say I see you, and it actually does. I see you. Like literally someone is seeing you for who you are. That's so cute. Okay, we have truth. The mirror and truth about your happiness, like you're figuring out what really brings you a lot of joy. This is definitely to do with your career. So you have her. There's a lot about you. There's a lot about you this month. So even though it's to do with relationships, your relationship is to do with yourself as well. Something is coming clear. Feeling like a lot of you guys are doing boxing as well. So we have Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. We have the letters P, Q, G, J, green of the heart chakra, and the colour blue of the throat. Beautiful. So thank you so much for joining me in this reading. Private rates are down below. Please message me before getting a reading, as my rates and availability can change. Also, if you guys would like to check out my crystal shop, my rings are available on there as well. Have a lovely, 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 lovely day, and I'll speak to you very, very soon, my loves. Bye.